Bowling Green Police Department is committed to its mission to keeping our community safe. Utilizing state-of-the-art equipment and techniques, the department is equally committed when serious crimes do occur. In this edition of Spotlight on Bowling Green, we'll see how the Crime Scene Unit uses advanced training and technology to solve crimes.
Purposes of the Crime Scene Unit is to properly identify, collect, and process evidence or those items at a scene that can confirm that a crime has been committed and that a specific person is responsible for committing that crime.
Our job as advanced crime scene processors is to work the crime scene, collect evidence, identify potential evidence, and analyze that evidence as it relates to the case. We do not look into the people or investigative leads that develop through the investigation. Our criminal investigations division or detectives take care of all the interviewing. We continue with the evidence. After we collect it, it is then our job to log it into evidence as a chain of custody.
In order for the Crime Scene Unit to do their work effectively and become experts in their field, they must go through a series of advanced specialized training courses.
All the sworn officers with our agency participate in some level with crime scene processing. Each officer is given a base level of instruction during the Basic Police Academy. Once they complete that, before they begin their police training program, they're given a more enhanced training in regards to crime scene processing. We also have an advanced layer of processors that received enhanced training in regards to certain processing of evidence, such as chemical processing of fingerprints or identification of blood spatter or certain body fluids and how to process those.
The training process for the crime scene investigators is a voluntary process which you put a memo in for. It goes through the chain of command. You also have to participate in an interview and are selected for the process. You then go through some training with the advanced crime scene processors and respond to scenes with them until you go to the Kentucky Criminalistics Academy, which is a 5-week program in Richmond, Kentucky, or some officers have gone through the National Forensics Academy, which is a 10-week process.
The Bowling Green Police Department's Crime Scene Unit has a strict set of guidelines they must use when processing a crime scene. Ongoing advancements in technology has allowed for more accuracy in gathering evidence.
When a serious crime occurs, our unit will respond out to the scene, process the scene as needed, collect the evidence, and then bring it back, enter it into evidence, and preserve it until trial. And then when trial comes, we present it as necessary.
In recreating crime scenes, our first step is on scene. When we're processing a crime scene, we use the total station device, which is used to take measurements of that scene. And from those measurements we take, we can input the data into a computer program and create a digital representation or diagram of that scene to better be used in court and to document what was seen and where things were in that crime scene.
This takes out a lot of the human error with a measuring tape. It's very precise up to the height of the actual object, and the computer program takes away a lot of maybe the drawing error in human components. On scene, we can take the photographs of the scene, collect evidence there, fingerprint some items that might be appropriate to fingerprint there, but in taking it to the lab, we can get more detailed. Really, on scene versus in lab just depends on what needs to be processed and the conditions at the scene. Sometimes the scene might not be completely safe to process there, or sometimes the weather conditions might prohibit us from processing it there. Some processes are better in the lab, such as supergluing, in which we have actual area to do so. We can get fingerprints off paper. We can take more detailed photographs that we might not be able to get into the field and get very close-up shots of both items and fingerprints. It's a more precise, controlled environment for us to process our evidence. Another advance in technology that is extremely helpful to us is the digital photography and how crystal clear pictures are now. We can take a picture of something very small and blow it up. Just extreme detail now in technology and digital pictures that allow us to really truly represent the scene.
Every crime scene is unique and can present different challenges for the Crime Scene Unit as they work each case.
The challenges that we face working a crime scene investigation really depends on what the scene is. Most of the factors that are involved are the environment, whether you're working an outdoor scene and have to deal with weather conditions, cold, rain, sometimes snow or sleet, or if you're working inside, you may have a residence or apartment that doesn't have any working heat or working air in the middle of the summer. When working an indoor scene, there's also the hazard of bodily fluids and working in an enclosed environment with those hazardous materials.
Physical evidence collected by the Crime Scene Unit is crucial in the investigation and prosecution of a crime. The Bowling Green Police Department is always looking toward the future in regards to training, technology, and recruitment of new specialized officers for the Crime Scene Unit.
The role of crime scene investigation in regards to prosecution and trial purposes is crucial. Witness and victim testimony can change, but physical evidence and scientific proof does not. When juries enter the courtroom in today's world, they have an expectation of crime scene processing as compared to what they see on TV. Technology has advanced in crime scene investigation, but it is still not at the unrealistic level that is seen on television.
Some of the qualities that make a good advanced crime scene processor are patience and also attention to detail. We often work very long hours, and it's crucial that we maintain a good perspective on what's going on and have patience in the scene and the people around us. It's also important to keep attention to detail even through those long hours and difficult scenes.
Our future goals with our current crime scene unit would be to enhance our training, also resources in regards to the latest and most up-to-date equipment, and also with personnel. We want to make sure that we keep a steady flow of officers that are interested in processing evidence and have a knack for collecting that and using them, because our advanced processors may either retire or promote or go to another assignment, so we're always looking to add more officers to our complement.
If you would like to learn more about this or any other Spotlight on Bowling Green program, contact City Hall at 270-393-3000.